Ladies and gentlemen, success in any relationship, whether in business, friendship, or romance, begins with one fundamental principle: working on yourself first. The truth is, we attract not what we want, but what we are. If you wish to captivate the heart of a man or anyone, for that matter, you must embody a mindset that commands respect, admiration, and affection. Let's talk about the foundations of such a mindset. Self-respect is one of the most powerful forces in the human experience. It is the foundation upon which confidence is built, the magnet that attracts others to us, and the cornerstone of all meaningful relationships. Yet, it is also one of the most misunderstood concepts. Self-respect is not about arrogance or selfishness. It is about recognizing your inherent worth and behaving in ways that affirm that value. When you carry yourself with self-respect, you send a silent but potent message to the world: I am worth it. And let me assure you, people notice. To truly understand why self-respect is magnetic, we need to explore its essence. Self-respect begins with the way you perceive and treat yourself. It's about setting boundaries, honoring your commitments to yourself, and making choices that align with your values. People often talk about loving others, but how can you genuinely love someone else if you haven't learned to love and respect yourself first? It's like trying to pour from an empty cup. You can't give what you don't have. When you respect yourself, it shows in your actions, your words, and even your body language. You stand taller, you speak with confidence, and you make decisions with clarity. This doesn't mean you won't face self-doubt or make mistakes. Everyone does, but it means you know how to navigate those challenges without compromising your self-worth. Let's break down some of the ways self-respect manifests and why it becomes a magnetic quality that draws people in. People with self-respect set clear standards for how they want to be treated. They don't tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or anything that diminishes their value. These standards are not about being demanding or unyielding, but about recognizing that mutual respect is the cornerstone of any healthy interaction. When you set standards for yourself, you naturally teach others how to treat you. If you accept poor treatment, you inadvertently signal that such behavior is permissible. Conversely, when you hold yourself to high standards, others either rise to meet them or fall away, and that's a good thing. After all, it's better to have a small circle of people who genuinely respect you than a large crowd of those who don't. Setting standards also means being mindful of your time and energy. A person with self-respect knows that these resources are precious. They choose their commitments carefully, ensuring that they align with their goals and values. This intentionality is attractive because it shows a sense of purpose and direction, qualities that are inherently appealing. Self-respect and confidence go hand in hand. When you respect yourself, you naturally develop a sense of confidence that isn't dependent on external validation. You don't need others to tell you you're good enough because you already know it. This self-assuredness is incredibly magnetic. Confidence isn't about being the loudest person in the room. It's about being comfortable in your own skin. It's the quiet assurance that you're capable, worthy, and deserving of good things. People are drawn to confidence because it creates a sense of stability and trust. When someone respects themselves, they exude an aura of reliability and strength, making others feel secure in their presence. Independence is another hallmark of self-respect. When you respect yourself, you don't rely on others to define your happiness or sense of self-worth. Instead, you take responsibility for your own life. You pursue your passions, nurture your interests, and invest in your personal growth. This independence is incredibly appealing because it shows that you're a whole, complete person. You're not looking for someone to complete you, you're looking for someone to complement you. This distinction is vital. People are naturally attracted to those who have their own lives, dreams, and ambitions because it creates a sense of intrigue and admiration. When you respect yourself, you naturally attract people who share your values and principles. This is because self-respect acts as a filter. It discourages those who don't align with your standards and encourages those who do. For example, if you value honesty and integrity, your self-respect will make it clear that you won't tolerate deceit or dishonesty. This clarity helps you build relationships based on mutual respect and trust, which are essential for any meaningful connection. Moreover, people with self-respect tend to surround themselves with others who uplift and inspire them. They understand the importance of a supportive environment and actively cultivate it. This positive network further enhances their appeal, creating a virtuous cycle of respect and admiration. Boundaries are an integral part of self-respect. They define where you end and others begin, helping you maintain your sense of self while navigating relationships. Boundaries are not walls, they're guidelines that ensure mutual respect. When you set and enforce boundaries, you communicate that you value yourself and your well-being. This act of self-care is deeply attractive because it shows strength and self-awareness. It also creates a sense of mystery and challenge, as people are naturally drawn to those who have a clear sense of who they are and what they want. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of self-respect is its ripple effect. When you respect yourself, you inspire others to do the same. Your actions become a model for how people should treat you and, in many cases, how they should treat themselves. This influence extends beyond individual relationships, contributing to a culture of respect and mutual appreciation. Self-respect also creates a sense of harmony within yourself. When you act in alignment with your values, you experience less internal conflict and more peace of mind. This inner harmony radiates outward, making you more approachable and likable. The phrase, "be the best version of yourself," is more than just a motivational mantra. It's a powerful philosophy that can transform your life and the way others perceive you. Becoming your best self doesn't mean being perfect or better than others. It means continually striving to improve, to unlock your full potential, and to live in alignment with your values and purpose. When you embrace this mindset, you not only elevate your own life, but also inspire those around you. The concept of self-improvement is timeless, yet deeply personal. Each person's journey to becoming their best self is unique, shaped by their experiences, goals, and aspirations. However, some universal principles guide this process. Let's explore these principles and how they shape a life of excellence and attraction. The journey to being your best self begins with adopting a growth mindset, a belief that your abilities, intelligence, and talents can be developed through dedication and effort. This mindset shifts your focus from where you are today to where you could be tomorrow. It encourages you to view challenges as opportunities to learn, failures as stepping stones to success, and effort as the path to mastery. When you operate from a growth mindset, you cultivate resilience and perseverance. You no longer fear setbacks or criticism because you see them as part of the process. This attitude not only propels you toward your goals, but also makes you magnetic to others. People are naturally drawn to those who exude determination and an unshakable belief in their potential. Becoming the best version of yourself requires continuous investment in your personal growth. This means dedicating time and energy to expanding your knowledge, refining your skills, and enhancing your character. Whether it's reading books, taking courses, seeking mentorship, or practicing self-reflection, every effort you make towards self-improvement contributes to your transformation. Personal development isn't just about acquiring new abilities, it's about discovering and honing the talents and passions you already have. It's about finding what excites you, what gives your life meaning, and pursuing it with purpose. When you're engaged in meaningful growth, you radiate enthusiasm and confidence, which are inherently attractive qualities. Your physical and mental well-being are the foundation of your ability to thrive and grow. Taking care of your health is not a luxury, it's a necessity for becoming your best self. This means eating nutritious foods, staying physically active, getting enough sleep, and managing stress effectively. Physical vitality enhances your energy levels, sharpens your focus, and boosts your mood, enabling you to perform at your best in all areas of life. Similarly, mental well-being is essential for maintaining a positive outlook and strong relationships. Practices like mindfulness, meditation, and journaling can help you cultivate inner peace and clarity. When you prioritize your well-being, you not only feel better, but also project an image of self-respect and discipline. These qualities are magnetic because they signal that you value yourself and take responsibility for your life. Having clear, ambitious goals gives your life direction and purpose. Goals are the roadmap to your best self, guiding your decisions and actions. When you set goals that challenge you to grow, you tap into your potential and unlock new levels of achievement. Pursuing ambitious goals requires focus, commitment, and effort, but it also brings immense rewards. It teaches you discipline, builds your confidence, and provides a sense of accomplishment. Moreover, it demonstrates to others that you are a person of vision and determination, someone who doesn't settle for mediocrity but strives for greatness. When setting goals, it's important to balance ambition with realism. Break your goals into manageable steps and celebrate your progress along the way. This approach keeps you motivated and ensures that your journey is sustainable. Being the best version of yourself is not just about achievements, it's also about how you relate to others. Emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage your own emotions while empathizing with others, is a critical component of personal growth. When you cultivate emotional intelligence, you improve your communication skills, deepen your relationships, and enhance your ability to handle conflict. You become more self-aware, recognizing how your emotions influence your thoughts and behaviors. This awareness allows you to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, which fosters trust and respect in your interactions. Emotional intelligence also helps you build stronger connections with others. By practicing empathy and active listening, you show people that you value and understand them. These qualities make you not only a better individual, but also a more compassionate and supportive friend, partner, and leader. No matter how strong your intentions or how ambitious your goals, you won't achieve your best self without discipline and consistency. These traits are the backbone of personal growth, enabling you to take consistent action toward your aspirations, even when motivation wanes. Discipline involves making choices that align with your long-term goals rather than succumbing to short-term temptations. It's about creating habits and routines that support your growth, such as exercising regularly, managing your time effectively, and staying committed to your priorities. Consistency, on the other hand, is about persistence. It's about showing up day after day, even when progress feels slow or challenges arise. Over time, consistent effort leads to compounding results, turning small actions into significant achievements. Being the best version of yourself doesn't mean trying to fit into someone else's mold. It means embracing your unique strengths, talents, and quirks. Your individuality is your greatest asset. It's what sets you apart and makes you memorable. When you celebrate your uniqueness, you exude authenticity and confidence. You stop comparing yourself to others and start focusing on your own journey. This shift in perspective frees you from the burden of seeking external approval and allows you to live more fully and authentically. Celebrating your uniqueness also involves recognizing and embracing your imperfections. No one is perfect, and striving for perfection often leads to frustration and self-doubt. Instead, focus on progress and growth, appreciating the person you are while working toward the person you want to become. One of the most rewarding aspects of being your best self is the impact you have on others. When you strive for excellence, you inspire those around you to do the same. Your actions, attitudes, and achievements become a source of motivation and encouragement for others. By uplifting those around you, you create a ripple effect of positivity and growth. You demonstrate that success is not a zero-sum game, but a shared journey. This generosity of spirit not only enriches your relationships, but also reinforces your own sense of purpose and fulfillment. One of the cornerstones of meaningful relationships and personal success is the ability to give value to others. Whether in your personal life, professional endeavors, or community, your ability to contribute positively to those around you establishes trust, strengthens bonds, and sets you apart as someone worth knowing. However, the true power of giving lies in doing so without compromising your integrity. Integrity is the foundation of trust and respect. When you uphold your values and principles while offering value to others, you demonstrate authenticity and reliability. It is this balance, giving generously while staying true to yourself, that creates the kind of impact that lasts. Let us explore the essence of giving value without sacrificing integrity, and why this approach is essential to becoming a person of substance and influence. To give value means to contribute something meaningful, or beneficial to someone else's life. This could take many forms: offering your time, sharing your knowledge, providing support, or creating opportunities for growth. True value, however, is not about shallow gestures or self-serving motives. It is rooted in a genuine desire to uplift and empower others. When you give value, you acknowledge the needs and aspirations of others. You listen, understand, and respond in ways that help them move closer to their goals. This selflessness fosters connection and goodwill, creating a dynamic of mutual respect and appreciation. However, giving value does not mean neglecting your own needs or compromising your principles. In fact, the most impactful contributions come from a place of alignment with your values and authenticity. Integrity is the unwavering adherence to your moral and ethical principles. It is what ensures that your actions align with your words and beliefs. When you operate with integrity, you establish yourself as someone who can be trusted and relied upon, which is essential for creating meaningful relationships. Giving value without sacrificing integrity means knowing where to draw the line. It means saying no when a request conflicts with your values, even if it might be easier or more convenient to agree. For example, if someone asks you to bend the truth or compromise your ethics for their benefit, staying true to your integrity requires you to refuse, even if it means facing temporary discomfort or disapproval. Integrity also ensures that the value you offer is authentic. People can sense when a gesture is insincere or when someone gives with ulterior motives. When your actions stem from genuine care and respect, they resonate more deeply and create lasting impact. One of the challenges of giving value is the risk of overextending yourself or losing sight of your own priorities. While it is noble to help others, doing so at the expense of your well-being or values can lead to resentment, burnout, and loss of self-respect. Setting boundaries is a crucial aspect of maintaining integrity while giving value. Boundaries help you define what you are willing and able to offer, ensuring that your contributions are sustainable and authentic. For example, you might decide to limit the time you spend helping others if it starts to interfere with your own goals or commitments. Boundaries also protect your integrity by preventing you from being pressured into actions that conflict with your values. They give you the confidence to say no when necessary, reinforcing your commitment to staying true to yourself. Giving value does not mean neglecting the principle of reciprocity. While true generosity expects nothing in return, healthy relationships are built on mutual exchange and respect. When you give without sacrificing your integrity, you create a dynamic where others are inspired to reciprocate in meaningful ways. Reciprocity does not always have to be immediate or direct. It can take the form of goodwill, loyalty, or future opportunities. The key is to give with the understanding that value flows both ways and that contributing to others' lives ultimately enriches your own. To give value authentically, start by understanding the needs and desires of those you wish to help. This requires active listening and empathy, which help you identify where your skills, knowledge, or resources can make the greatest impact. Next, ensure that your contributions align with your values. Ask yourself whether the action you're taking reflects who you are and what you stand for. For example, if honesty is one of your core values, make sure that any advice or assistance you provide is truthful and transparent. Additionally, focus on quality over quantity. It is better to make a few meaningful contributions that reflect your integrity than to spread yourself too thin trying to please everyone. Your authenticity and sincerity will shine through when you prioritize meaningful impact over superficial gestures. Gratitude plays a significant role in giving value without sacrificing integrity. When you approach your contributions with gratitude for the opportunity to help, for the resources you have to share, or for the relationships you've built, you naturally give from a place of abundance rather than obligation. Gratitude also reinforces your commitment to integrity by keeping you grounded and aware of your own values. It reminds you that giving is not about seeking validation or approval, but about making a positive difference in the world. When you consistently give value without compromising your integrity, you build a reputation as someone who is dependable, authentic, and principled. This reputation is one of the most valuable assets you can have, opening doors to opportunities and relationships that might otherwise remain closed. Moreover, giving with integrity creates a ripple effect. Your actions inspire others to act with similar authenticity and generosity, contributing to a culture of trust and mutual respect. Over time, this positive influence amplifies, allowing you to make an even greater impact on the lives of others. Finally, giving value without sacrificing integrity enriches your own sense of purpose and fulfillment. When you contribute to others in ways that align with your values, you experience a deep sense of satisfaction and pride. This inner harmony strengthens your confidence and reinforces your commitment to living a life of meaning and authenticity. Trust is the foundation of all meaningful relationships, whether personal, professional, or communal. It's the glue that binds people together, enabling them to work collaboratively, share openly, and grow together. But trust doesn't emerge out of nowhere, it must be earned. And one of the most reliable ways to build trust is through authenticity. Authenticity is about being genuine, honest, and true to yourself. It means showing up as you are, without pretense or facade, and communicating with sincerity and integrity. In a world that often rewards appearances over substance, authenticity is a refreshing quality that naturally attracts trust. People can sense when someone is being real, and this authenticity creates a connection that is hard to break. Let us explore how authenticity builds trust and why it is a cornerstone of strong relationships and effective leadership. At its core, authenticity is rooted in honesty. When you're authentic, you tell the truth, even when it's difficult or uncomfortable. This honesty sets the tone for trust because people know they can rely on you to be truthful, whether you're sharing good news or bad. For example, in the workplace, an authentic leader who acknowledges challenges or mistakes fosters an environment of transparency and accountability. Rather than trying to spin the situation or hide the truth, they face it head on. This honesty reassures others that they won't be misled, building trust even in uncertain times. Honesty also applies to your interactions with yourself. Being authentic requires you to acknowledge your strengths and weaknesses, ambitions and fears without self-deception. When you are honest with yourself, you become better equipped to engage authentically with others. One of the defining traits of authentic individuals is the alignment between their words and actions. When you say one thing and do another, it creates doubt and erodes trust. However, when your behavior consistently reflects your values and commitments, you establish a track record of reliability. For instance, if you promise to support a friend through a tough time, showing up and following through demonstrates authenticity. Similarly, in professional settings, delivering on promises and acting in line with organizational values earns you the trust of your colleagues and clients. This consistency reinforces the belief that you are dependable and trustworthy. People are drawn to individuals whose actions match their words because it eliminates the guesswork and builds a sense of security in the relationship. Authenticity often involves vulnerability, the willingness to share your true thoughts, feelings, and experiences, even when it makes you feel exposed. Vulnerability is not a weakness, it's a powerful tool for building trust. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you signal to others that you value honesty and connection more than maintaining a flawless image. This openness creates a safe space for others to reciprocate, fostering deeper bonds and mutual trust. For example, sharing a personal struggle with a team at work can humanize you as a leader, encouraging others to share their own challenges. This mutual vulnerability creates a culture of trust where people feel supported and understood. Authenticity allows you to connect with others on a human level, fostering empathy and understanding. When you are genuine, you make space for others to be themselves, free from judgment or pretense. This openness creates an environment where trust can flourish. Empathy is a natural byproduct of authenticity because it requires you to engage with others sincerely and attentively. You're not pretending to care or putting on a show of concern. You're truly invested in understanding their experiences and perspectives. This empathetic connection builds trust by demonstrating that you value others for who they are, not for what they can do for you. When people feel seen, heard, and understood, they are more likely to trust you. 5. Authenticity resists manipulation. Manipulation is one of the quickest ways to destroy trust. When people sense that you're being insincere or trying to manipulate them, they become guarded and wary. Authenticity, on the other hand, is the antidote to manipulation. Authentic individuals don't rely on tactics like flattery, deceit, or emotional coercion to get what they want. Instead, they communicate openly and honestly, even when their desires or opinions differ from those of others. This straightforwardness builds trust because it shows that you respect others enough to engage with them honestly. For instance, a salesperson who genuinely believes in the product they're offering and shares its benefits candidly is far more trustworthy than one who exaggerates claims to make a sale. Authenticity fosters trust by removing the hidden agendas that often undermine relationships. People are more likely to trust those who are consistent in their behavior and values. Authenticity fosters this consistency because it reflects who you truly are, rather than who you think you should be in different situations. When you're authentic, you don't need to put on a different persona depending on the context. You show up as the same person at work, at home, and in social settings, which creates a sense of stability and predictability. This consistency makes it easier for others to trust you because they know what to expect. For example, if you're known for being kind and supportive, demonstrating these traits consistently in various settings reinforces your authenticity. This reliability builds trust over time, strengthening your relationships. When you are authentic, you inspire loyalty in others. People are naturally drawn to those who are genuine because they feel safe, valued, and respected in their presence. This loyalty is built on the trust that authenticity fosters, creating relationships that endure through challenges and changes. In professional contexts, authenticity can lead to greater employee or customer loyalty. An authentic leader who genuinely cares about their team's well-being earns their respect and commitment. Similarly, a business that operates with authenticity, offering transparent pricing, honest marketing, and ethical practices, builds trust and loyalty among its customers. This loyalty creates a virtuous cycle where trust deepens over time and strengthens the bonds that hold relationships together. Credibility is essential for trust, and authenticity is one of its strongest foundations. When you are authentic, people view you as credible because your actions align with your principles. They trust that you are not trying to deceive them or misrepresent yourself. For example, a public speaker who shares personal stories and genuine insights is far more credible than one who relies solely on rehearsed lines or generic advice. Authenticity allows you to connect with your audience, building trust and respect through your honesty and relatability. Credibility also grows when you acknowledge your limitations. Being authentic doesn't mean pretending to have all the answers. It means being honest about what you know and what you don't. This humility strengthens trust because it shows that you value truth over ego. Energy is one of the most powerful forces in human interaction. It is invisible yet profoundly impactful, influencing how people feel, think, and act. When you walk into a room, your energy introduces you before you even speak. It affects not only your mood, but also the atmosphere you create and the dynamics of your relationships. The concept that energy is contagious underscores how your state of being can ripple outward, shaping the emotions and behaviors of those around you. Whether it is positive or negative, high energy or low energy, the energy you bring to a situation has the power to influence others. This makes it essential to be aware of and intentional about the energy you radiate. Harnessing the contagious nature of energy can inspire, uplift, and motivate, while failing to manage it can bring down the spirits of others and create a cycle of negativity. Let's explore how energy becomes contagious and how it can be consciously directed for positive outcomes. The idea that energy is contagious is not just a metaphor, it has scientific backing. Neuroscientists have identified mirror neurons in the brain, which play a significant role in our ability to understand and empathize with others. These neurons fire both when we perform an action and when we observe someone else performing the same action, essentially allowing us to mirror their emotions and energy. For example, when you see someone smiling, your mirror neurons activate in a way that makes you more likely to smile too. This is why spending time around upbeat, Positive people often leaves you feeling energized, while being around negative or stressed individuals can leave you drained. Understanding this biological mechanism highlights the responsibility we have to manage our own energy. The emotions and attitudes we bring into a space can ripple out, influencing others on a subconscious level. Positive energy is like a magnet. It attracts people and creates an environment where others feel inspired and uplifted. When you radiate positivity, you encourage those around you to adopt a similar mindset. This doesn't mean being artificially cheerful or ignoring challenges. It means approaching situations with optimism, resilience, and a solution-oriented attitude. For instance, a leader who exudes confidence and enthusiasm can inspire their team to believe in a project and work harder toward its success. Similarly, a friend who listens attentively and offers encouragement can help someone feel supported and optimistic. Positive energy fosters creativity, collaboration, and joy. It encourages people to focus on possibilities rather than limitations, creating a momentum that propels everyone forward. Just as positive energy uplifts, negative energy has the opposite effect. It drains vitality, dampens enthusiasm, and creates an atmosphere of tension or unease. Negativity can manifest in many forms, including pessimism, criticism, anger, or apathy, and it spreads just as quickly as positivity, if not faster. For example, in a workplace, a single employee with a consistently negative attitude can demoralize the entire team, reducing productivity and morale. Similarly, in personal relationships, unresolved negativity can breed resentment and distance. Recognizing the contagious nature of negative energy underscores the importance of managing your emotions and addressing sources of stress or frustration before they affect others. While it's natural to experience negative emotions, allowing them to dominate your interactions can create a toxic cycle that harms everyone involved. Energy doesn't just spread, it amplifies in groups. When people come together, their collective energy creates a synergy that is greater than the sum of its parts. This amplification can be a force for incredible positivity or overwhelming negativity, depending on the dominant energy in the group. Consider the example of a concert or sporting event. The collective excitement and enthusiasm of the crowd create an electric atmosphere that enhances the experience for everyone. Conversely, a room full of stressed or frustrated individuals can become a breeding ground for anxiety and tension. As a participant in any group, your energy contributes to this collective dynamic. By bringing positive, constructive energy, you can help steer the group in a favorable direction, even when challenges arise. To harness the contagious nature of energy, self-awareness is crucial. It begins with recognizing your own emotional and energetic state. Are you feeling upbeat and motivated, or are you carrying stress, fatigue, or frustration? Being honest about where you are allows you to take steps to adjust your energy before it impacts others. One effective way to manage your energy is through mindfulness practices like meditation, deep breathing, or journaling. These tools help you stay grounded, process negative emotions, and cultivate a sense of calm and focus. Physical activity, such as exercise or stretching, can also boost your energy and improve your mood. Self-awareness also involves being intentional about the energy you bring to specific situations. Before entering a meeting, for example, take a moment to center yourself and set an intention to contribute positively. Small adjustments in your mindset can make a significant difference in how your energy is perceived and received. While you have control over your own energy, the energy of those around you also plays a significant role in your experience. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people helps you maintain a high-energy, optimistic outlook. Seek out relationships and environments that uplift and inspire you. Whether it's spending time with friends who share your enthusiasm for life or working in a team that values collaboration and creativity, these positive influences reinforce your own energy. At the same time, it's important to set boundaries with people or situations that consistently drain your energy. While you can't always avoid negativity, you can protect your well-being by limiting your exposure and focusing on what you can control. One of the most impactful ways to spread positive energy is by leading by example. Whether you're a leader in your workplace, a parent, a friend, or simply a participant in a group, your energy sets the tone for those around you. When you demonstrate optimism, resilience, and kindness, you inspire others to do the same. Your actions show that positivity is not just an abstract concept, but a tangible force that can be practiced and shared. By consistently embodying positive energy, you become a catalyst for change, influencing others to rise to their best selves. The contagious nature of energy creates a ripple effect that extends far beyond your immediate interactions. A simple smile, a kind word, or a gesture of support can brighten someone's day, prompting them to pass on that positivity to others. This chain reaction of energy has the potential to create a culture of kindness and collaboration that benefits everyone. Similarly, the way you handle challenges and setbacks can inspire others to adopt a constructive approach to their own difficulties. When you model resilience and determination, you show that it's possible to maintain a positive outlook even in tough times, reinforcing the idea that energy is not just contagious but transformational. In the journey of self-discovery, relationships, and leadership, the common thread that binds all success lies in the energy we bring, the authenticity we uphold, the value we provide, and the integrity we protect. These principles are not just tools for building trust or achieving goals, they are the foundation of a life well lived. When we cultivate self-respect, align with our values, and strive to be the best version of ourselves, we create a ripple effect that inspires others to do the same. Energy is contagious, and authenticity builds trust. But these qualities must be coupled with a commitment to giving value without sacrificing integrity. In doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also create environments where others can thrive. Ultimately, it is by living with purpose, acting with intention, and staying true to our principles that we become the kind of individuals who uplift and inspire those around us. The impact we have is not measured by material accomplishments, but by the positive energy, trust, and value we leave in the hearts of others.